know where y'all came from. But if a nigga puts his foot, and look, I've even been choked up a few times, but to strangle somebody, and not just one time, like a few times, and it's just crazy to me. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. It's funny only because I didn't know. Of course I didn't know, because I don't be trying to find people's arrest shit, and I don't be digging. I'm not a troll. You feel me? So I don't be doing all that. I don't have time for all that shit. But when I watched this video, because I know he had other mugshots, so I know he's been in trouble with the law and strangling bitches. So then I saw that off of videos. So, but when I heard this bitch, and y'all need to hit that like button though. Hit that like button. These likes right here, yeah, they need to go all the way up. When I heard this video, been through abuse from my dad. I mean, from my dad. No joke for sure. No, abuse is not okay. Abuse is horrible. And a motherfucker like him needs his ass beat. Real talk. Like, real motherfucking talk. Especially if he out here strangling all these bitches. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. No. This ain't funny. It's only funny, or I'm only having it's only funny to me because I'm just imagining the situation and this bitch is really sticking beside him. You know what I mean? Like, if I heard this shit, like when I heard Hobo's record, I was like, oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. No. So if I ever heard this shit, and I don't want to hear it, oh, she didn't know, she doesn't know. This shit has been out. Like, arrest, paperwork, all this shit. And we're talking about Chrissy's man, the Florida Strangler. Now the Texas Strangler. Alright, here we go. Let's get the likes up some more though. Okay? Here we go. It's going to be the story now, and I'm going to pause it throughout.
On Saturday morning, approximately... Okay, let's read this like story time.
This bitch funny.
Once upon a time, there was a lady. We're just going to read this like as if we don't know who these people are. Once upon...
I don't understand. Never mind.
Which we don't. On Saturday, July 14th, 2012, at approximately 8:31.
All women should do a background check on any... Yes, I agree with you. D, you know what? I totally agree with you. We should start doing background checks. And you know what? I'm going to. I definitely will. If I'm ever dating again, I will definitely do background checks. Oh, I didn't see that.
And I was dispatched to an address in reference to a report of a domestic dispute. Trigger warning, guys. If you are of the sensitive nature and this is not exit, and then who informed me the following. Becky stated that she was in an argument with her live-in boyfriend, a black male, Mr. Hands. But had
Mr. Hands is the Florida Strangler, aka Chrissy's Bay. Okay. Rocking with Rod. That fool? Yeah. This is Mr. Hands, Mr. Strangler Bay. Okay. Listen to what this fool did.
Agreed to put the incident behind them. I think I read before. If you guys go, I posted 2 throwbacks on my community post the other day.
And look, I'm playing this shit because, bitch, I don't know where to find this information. I'm not finna dig up shit on nobody. Girl, I ain't got time for it. And I ain't finna do all that. So since I have quick access to this video, that's why I'm playing it. Okay? Alright.
Maybe it was yesterday. Go back and see these, because I've got some of this posted already. And agreed to put the incident behind them. Becky then stated that as they were walking out of the residence, Mr. Hands suddenly came up behind her and wrapped his arm around her neck and began to squeezed. Okay? Becky stated that as Mr. Hands did this, he said, "This is for last."
Becky says she's reading the police report. Yes, I'm telling you, these bitches go in. And I'm not finna read nobody's police report, girl. No. I can listen to the shit, but I ain't finna go dig up no damn police report. No, that's disrespecting the code right there. I'm not finna do all that. But we can sure listen to it, though. Okay, so if you didn't hear that, Mr. Hands, a.k.a. Strangler Bay, He walked up behind his woman, put his, you know how they be putting their arms around the neck like that? Like they be like hooking a bitch, right? Okay. He squeezed, and listen to what he said, bitch.
And this is for last night.
He said this is for last night.
He explained to me that she broke his hold by splashing her coffee on him and running down the stairs to where her mother was.
Mm-hmm.
Becky stated that when she got into the car where her mother was located, they drove to the front gate of the development to call the police. Mm-hmm. Becky advised that Mr. Hands followed her and her mother to the clubhouse parking lot located at another address. Becky told me that she was trying to get her cell phone back from Mr. Hands when he shoved her against the car and then grabbed her by her throat, attempting to squeeze again. Janelle stated that...
Okay. No, we are not laughing at the situation. Stop deflecting from what's really happening right now. We are discovering the severity of the violent nature of this man. Okay? So understand that. Okay? Ain't nobody laughing. We're laughing because this shit's so goddamn ridiculous. Okay? So understand. She was walking out her house. I want to paint the picture for y'all. Becky, whatever her name is, walking out her house. This man comes from behind her and chokes the fuck out of her, okay? And he whispers in her ear, this is for last night, bitch. Okay? Okay? This bitch had to take her hot-ass coffee, this poor woman, it was probably in the middle of the fucking morning, and he's trying to choke a bitch. She had to take her hot coffee and splash it on this man for him to let her go. Then she runs down the stairs in fear, petrified, to where her mother is. They jump in the car, they drive to the clubhouse. Okay, they're in an apartment. I'm guessing. So this man follows them like a motherfucking creep, stalker, killer. Do you guys watch Dateline? I watch so much Dateline. Do y'all watch that show? Because this is some Dateline type shit. This motherfucker follows them to the clubhouse. Okay, this girl's asking this man for her phone. I guess he took the phone. I don't know. He then proceeds in front of the mother and whoever else in the broad daylight to throw this bitch on top of the car and choke the shit out of her. Once again. Girl, this ain't no man that just got irritated with you and just choked your ass up real quick and that's it. This nigga was out for blood. He was trying to choke a bitch. He was trying to, no. There's choking and there's strangling. He was trying to strangle the hoe. Okay? So... he proceeds to strangle her in front of everybody. It's giving Ted Bundy for real. That's creepy. So he proceeds to strangle her. Jasmine, I didn't even know this shit. And listen to the rest. He's strangling this bitch in front of her mama. Okay, wait a second.
It took her friend.
Hold on, we're gonna rewind it.
Becky advised that Mr. Hands followed her and her mother to the clubhouse parking lot located at another address. Becky told me that she was trying to get her cell phone back from Mr. Hands when he shoved her against the car and then grabbed her by her throat, attempting to squeeze again. Janelle stated that it took her friend, Maria, and her mother, and an unknown stranger to remove Mr. Hands from her. So 2 women and a man to get Mr. Hands off of Becky.
Okay. This is deep, for real. Could you imagine if nobody was there to save this woman? It took Maria, the mama, and an unknown man that was driving by to pull this little nigga off of her. This man is supposedly 5'6", 5'5", and he's a little dude. He's little. Imagine how much strength he was putting in behind strangling her. Like, oh my God, that's so crazy to me. And Chrissy is ill, and she got this man living with her. Ew. And look, I always say this to y'all because we all make our mistakes. Some of us make worse mistakes than others. Because, girl, I made my mistake. Y'all seen my little mistake that was around here. But I'm telling y'all. Me because you had no reason to bring me up in your bullshit. Okay, this bitch brought me up in her beef. So I told her yesterday to leave my name out her mouth, but she thought it would be cute to go on Instagram and talk more shit. Bitch, I told you I'd be coming for you. So you can send your chihuahua, you can send your strangler back, because I'm gonna beat his ass, period. Okay, he ain't gonna be strangling this neck, bitch. I'm gonna beat his motherfucking ass, and I'm gonna break his little hands. Okay, so yeah, let's go. Oh, and let me also say, this is all for entertainment purposes, okay? I'm up here trying to entertain y'all.
Sensation cellular telephone on the pavement, causing the screen to shatter.